Hello investors and welcome back to Just Randy Stocks. During this video I want to talk about Astra, the update that happened over the weekend with the launch operator license. We're also going to be talking about a couple of videos that you might want to watch on your own time that are packed full of information about this company. Also, I've done a previous video, two previous videos, but the most recent one that I completed, feel free to go back and watch that for a more in-depth look at Astra. So Astra hires long veteran Benjamin as chief engineer, and I just, in every one of these calls that I keep hearing Chris talking, he keeps mentioning Benjamin and how he brought him over for Apple, and if it wasn't for the SPAC, that this wouldn't have been possible. So I want to tell you what I think about that. And their focus on building cheaper rockets. This is important, and I want to make sure that we're keeping visibility on this topic because that's how they attain profitability. Weather, yes, weather, the launch window from August 27th to September 11th. Let's check out the weather to make sure that we're good for this weekend and see what September 27th looks like. Maybe we'll get some news this Wednesday on an exact time that they're going to live stream. And then lastly, charts, price action, options, and volume. Get it together, Randy, get it together. So for those of you new to the channel and you have not had a chance to subscribe, and for those of you that are part of the 89.3% that are watching and have not subscribed, please do me a favor. I'm so close to hitting that target number of 1,000 subs. Hit that subscribe button. You could turn on or off those notifications and hit the thumbs up if you like to see weekly motivational Astra videos coming your way, and I'll keep them coming out. Right now I've got them weekly. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get back into the video. For those of you not familiar, Chris Kemp is the founder and chairman CEO of Astra. He's taking a simple manufacturing by scale approach to bring the cost down, and the way that Chris explained it in one of the videos that I'm going to show you in a moment is during the Bloomberg video, we are building Hondas and not Ferraris. So they don't use composite material or 3D print machines because they're too costly, too expensive. Chris's team is building these rockets out of aluminum, and they're also welding, stamping, fastening, creating their own tools. They will have an automated production line because they do plan on ramping up, but they are very cost conscious, and I believe that's another reason that they looked at bringing Benjamin over. There is a lot of people in the space industry that just haven't been as cost conscious, and Apple has a lot of familiarity with not only software but building to scale. So Chris wants to create the satellite airport. Satellite airport, automated production line. The team wants to start making monthly launches in Q4 and bi-weekly, weekly, and then daily. I believe they're going to move into daily by 2025. So here's one of the two videos. It's NSF Live, the future of Astra with the founder and CEO, Chris Kemp. That's one video I recommend you watch. It is an hour and 35 minutes. The second one is this Bloomberg quick take, and it's called Growing the Space Economy. And those are two outstanding videos. If you have time to watch those, I would recommend it. Astra hires longtime Apple veteran Benjamin as chief engineer. Now, as I said in my video before, and for those of you that haven't watched it, it's not only about getting these satellites into space, but it's the data collection piece. And I really believe that Astra could be the future of data collection and interpretation of that data as a future piece. I just don't see them being a satellite airport. I see them growing and having some other verticals in this space. Now, I wanted to talk about weather because weather can delay and has delayed Astra in the past, and in Alaska, there could be challenges. So I wanted to take a look at the weather with you, but I don't believe that the weather conditions for this week are going to impact a launch for Friday. So I think we can still expect on Friday the 27th, it's partly cloudy, 20% chance of rain, and only winds that are moving at 9 miles an hour. So there are some parameters from which they will cancel. They've got these built in, obviously, to review those prior to a flight. But it looks like good weather conditions, and I can't see them going past Sunday. So I would say that we should see news. I'm just making a prediction. I could be wrong. We should see news by Wednesday or Thursday on a live stream, date, time, to be able to tune in to watch this, because the CEO Chris said that there would be one, and I believe him. So let's go ahead and take a look at the price action. Let's take a look at the charts. First off, the options plays. You can see the top 3 option plays here. There's a lot of call options that went up in volume, a 30% change, 38% change, 16% change. Got some good volatility numbers here for the $10. It starts with the $12.50, $10, and $15. So good volume there. You can see there's 3,000, almost 4,000 volume today on those. So I do have indicators that shows that this is an upward trend. You can see it's on the top level of the RSI here. I made a few different resistance levels, and I want you to watch these and see how quickly we get to these this week. So I've got one at 1154, I've got one at 1171, then one at 1355 and 1405, and then one at 1626. So just depending on how quickly we get to those resistance lines, you know, they could fall back down to find support, but I see that this is on an upward trend. We've got some really good green candle action. Nothing helped me here with FinViz, so I'm just going to take it to this last chart for the Bollinger Band, and I pretty much agree with what this chart says. And for those of you not familiar with the Bollinger Band, this captures about a 95% range of the volume with it. 2 deviations up, 2 deviations down, and it looks to be on an upward trend. I don't see anything that calls out a buy at this time, so I think you could get in lower once this takes a dip, but right now everyone is in the momentum of this stock going up. So I would hold out and put the money to the side if you were deciding to buy into this. It's just my recommendation. I always like to make sure in my channel, my mission's focus is to make sure that you get in on the best, lowest possible price in here, and that was definitely previous back here in this $8, $9 range. So you've missed it. If you want to go ahead and chase this week, I don't recommend it, but I believe this could potentially come back down, especially there is the potential for a bad launch. I don't think it'll happen. I think 3.3 is going to be solid. I think they've done everything that they need to do to get this off the ground and into orbit. So that's all I got for this video. I'm going to turn it back over to you guys. Feel free to like, subscribe, please. Thank you so much. And leave a comment in the comments below. Tell me what you would like to see next. And we'll see you in the next video.